So you're crossing the cross sections for the vertical killways. All right. So with that said, as you guys are going, you guys meet up with a whole mess of dudes.
A whole mess.
Several other veteran teams. In fact, you guys aren't actually charging down the hallways, which is a relief. Because they're actually not going to use those main tunnels until you guys clear out one of the oculi. Running actual living troops down those things. They're actually going to send robots down that are really high speed and try and see if they can get the thing to fire, and then send another even faster robot down and see if it can make it in between firing cycles. They also use a lot of energy, so maybe it can get to overheat or drain some sort of massive battery.
2 kilometers in length. I doubt there's a robot that can get there in a 5-second span.
Yeah. Josh makes robots like that.
Do we have them?
You don't know. It's corporate. Besides, firing every 5 seconds or so is that builds up a lot of heat. So, which isn't good. But alright, so you guys are going down the hallway. Pretty sweet. And you guys meet up in a giant warehouse area. You can tell by the raised roof, large storage space, crates and boxes everywhere. At the end, it looks like there's a big generator array, hard light shield, stationary generator units, and heavy troops, basically, and they're moving. All going to be sieging.
John, is Matt kicking out for you, or maybe it's me?
No, he's kicking out for me as well.
Okay.
You guys are motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers.
That's straightforward. Yeah. Discord being Discord.
Right. So you guys are fighting in a warehouse. The enemy has a fortified position with a lot of shield units and entrenched positions. But it looks like you caught them somewhat unawares, so they don't have a full garrison, but fast which could not be good.
So you said we met up with a bunch of other veteran teams, right?
But not for long. They don't really give you time to chat.
Oh, so we're not with them like right now. We split off from them again.
No, you're meeting up and you're pushing forward, and the warehouse is actually really, really large. We're talking large enough for 10 veteran teams to just kind of
walk side by side.
No, larger than that.
Stadium size?
Larger than that.
Okay, all right.
Enough to have 10 veteran teams push 10 separate vectors and still have a lot of space in between each other.
Shit, how are they expecting to hold this thing? Okay, should be interesting.
Because it's a bottleneck.
That's one.
Yeah, and there's a lot of side entrances.
Okay.
The thing is so big, there's a lot of entrances, and there's only one route into the enemy's main staging area, which is through that bottleneck, but that doesn't mean they can't send massive flanking maneuvers, which is why this place can hold you off. Because
even if we all dash in and gather up at the point, they'll just slide out through the side entrances and stab us in the back.
And in the sides, and in your gut, and overhead. Like, it's a really bad place to be. In fact, all charging in would be ideal, and you could probably, if you get close enough, cut into that main entrenched point and just completely get rid of them. But the problem is you got almost unlimited reinforcements coming in robot-wise. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It could just be one Ravager group of 5 coming in from your left side, hitting your leftmost group, and then a single tower pushing your right side group. Like, it doesn't have to be much pressure, just enough. Among the warehouse, there's at least 50 entrances, evenly staggered around the area.
Our team will probably be best suited to being a backline watch team, because with my scouting ability, using my moths and other insects, I can keep an eye on a wide variety of entrances and have my team point at them and pretty much blow up anything that comes through, while one of the heavier assault teams smashes into the entrenchment point.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys move up pretty quick, but this area is actually large enough for larger vehicles, and all the another dude. There's another. Well, every door is large enough for a vehicle of pretty significant size. There is certain access ways that have larger doors. Like the one you're coming in could fit a tank, like a big tank. But so about 10 entrances could fit a very large one. Alright, so you guys are required to charge forward. But Smith basically has. You guys are the very far right group, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, it's not. I mean, they're at least secure on the left, and you're not completely screwed if the sides collapse.
Yeah.
Because the problem with being the outer group is, yes, you get hit first and get hit hard, but it also means you're closest to multiple exits. Being in the inners, like the inner 3, maybe 4, if the outside's collapsed, you have no chance. There's nowhere for you to run. But it also means you're the safest, usually the longest.
So you said there's about 50 entrances in total. How many are along the right side?
15.
I can cover 5 with my moths, and the other 10 with grasshoppers.
Okay. Remember, you're talking 1,000 meters at least.
I have the range for it.
Okay. It's about a kilometer.
I have 2-kilometer range.
Alright, so they move out. And you guys got incoming fire across the way already. Large projectiles. As you guys move up, the Harrys have a actual tower shield that they're carrying, equipped with a turtle shield barricade on it, and they're basically going to be your walking tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not too bad. Your first enemy that you guys are going to have to take out is up ahead, because what immediately comes rolling out one of the entrances, and I do mean rolling, is a fast response super heavy group.
So this is only right side stuff, right? The left side is taking care of left side stuff.
Don't need to worry about right side stuff. You don't need to worry about middle stuff. Just what you need to worry about. Because if you start worrying about other things, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So immediately, you got reds. Jameson will be over here. Keto will be here.
If it's a super heavy group coming out, I'll have my repulsor hand cannon up for the moment.
Yeah, that looks like a no shields unit. Yeah, and they're not equipped with shields. They're heavy armor. It's an actual tank. And it's a short stub barrel. It is not meant for range, but the bore is huge. It's meant for high explosive rounds, usually, probably. Something that shrapnelizes. Don't really need that great accuracy.
Yeah.
Not exactly ideal, yeah?
Not exactly ideal, but we've got the Harrys.
Alright, you guys push forward. And this thing immediately stops. And yeah, I was gonna take a shot. Nope. Too many people in front. And Valak is gonna try and sting her. It'll hit. But armor roll's pretty good. Not too much damage. Harry 1. Harry 2. Oh, Jameson. Yay, Jameson! Gonna hit one of the legs with one of his heavy guns. Kita. It's gonna score a mark on the tank. And then Charon and the Smith are staying behind cover. Alright, you wanna do anything? Either of you?
Yeah. A bolter. First, I guess that would be
What?
be breathing.
Alright, go ahead and roll the power.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 5. It would be 150, but only go to
Yep, you're just gonna kick
120.
yourself to max.
Yeah, just right to max, and then I'll full auto ballistic skill on that, and I will
Where's
use
10?
On that, which is that?
What'd you say, John?
Which is that? You just said that.
There's only one thing in front of us right now, right?
There's 3 things in front of us.
Three things.
Scroll down, my dude.
Pick the one on the right side then.
Okay.
And so I can put so Matt, run this through me, since this is my first combat experience with my chi. So it's 20 for a turn to use, and I can put if I'm gonna just put bonuses on my combat skills, I would do would I do like 30 and then 20 for like 50 total, and then would it go from there, or how would that go?
No, you roll a willpower test to see your bonuses.
Okay, right.
And then it's 20 points a turn for how long you maintain it, and then that's it. And that's why that form is tough.
Right.
So that's 3. You're going to get plus 30 to anything you do, and you can maintain it for 7 turns.
Right. So half aim. Fires it away. First question. That's still fucking 60 meters, so that's half. So I'll just roll the hit. Half aim. This is short range, right? Short range. And this is a full auto. Modifier. 30.
It's gonna be a plus 20 overall. So it's minus 10 for full auto, plus 30. Alright, so you're gonna hit a lot.
Yeah. That's 7 degrees of success. So every degree is an extra hit. So
Nice job.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
No. It's 7 for, it's 10 for hitting, wouldn't it be? For since it's a full
No,
auto.
you can get up to 10 hits.
But it's storm, it means it goes double.
Right, it's up to 10 hits.
Oh.
Remember, let me find the rules for it again because it was actions. My auto. I gotta find full auto. Full auto. It makes a blue skill with minus 10 penalty. Dice rolls of 94 or higher indicates the weapon is jammed. If he succeeds, he scores 1 hit with his weapon per degree of success. The number of total hits scored is to. Yep. So here's the deal. Yeah, Storm doubles the hits, but you can only get up to a maximum of 10.
Okay.
So you do get your
10
10.
total then.
It's
Right.
just Storm makes it so that you don't have to have
Right.
10 degrees of success. It's just 5 instead. But
Right.
you got your 5.
All
So
right. 10.
okay. Yeah, with 10 degrees of success, pretty good damage. Do you know bolters have tearing?
Yes, I already included it in. That's why it's 4d10 d1 instead of 3d10.
So what's the damage? What's the original dice on your weapon?
3d10 plus 15. So tearing would give it 4d10 d1.
No. Tearing gives it 60-10 deal 3.
Oh, I thought tearing only gave it 1 extra die. That's
Where does it say that?
sanctified, recharge, razor sharp, spray, storm, tearing. These weapons call on spinning chain blades, slated claws, boring projectiles, and other resistant means. These weapons roll 1 extra die of damage, and the lowest result is discarded.
Okay, well that's a DH2 rule. The DH1 rule was double the dice and then have it, but pick the highest 3.
Oh yeah.
We'll just keep it with this.
Yeah.
We'll just give it a different modifier for that. Okay, so yeah, you don't seem to do too much damage to it. You do pick and chunk bejesus out of one of its leg armors, but yeah, these are tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Tanks really don't care about small arms fire, even if it has exploding big bore rounds.
Right.
But you do get its attention. It's a lot of sparks and you rock the machine pretty bad. Termite?
Terme's not in range to do anything worth doing at this point. He's just going to wait for either our team to advance or them. He's focusing on information
Okay.
acquisition at the moment. Make sure
Okay.
nothing sneaks up behind them from one of the entrances.
Perfect. All right. So, you guys are gonna fire in. So the spider bots have big old spray and pray like weapons. So big old LMGs. Basically the equivalent of 50 cals. Let's see how well they do. They do pretty well. Fortunately, let's see. Brad. You're gonna lose a Brad. That's too bad. The rest of them don't take any damage, but that big bore tank. Yeah. Let's see if Harry can intercept. No. Actually, the Yanks are supposed to be like that. All right. So this could fuck your whole group over. Hold on. Logan, your right side team is going to need to make a dodge. So it's going to be for Valak. He's okay. Haran. Good. Vinny. Vinny's dead. He goes cartwheeling, basically in half. You have a shitty armor. Logan, you're going to need to make me a dodge roll.
Do I need to make a dodge with the Archon shield,
Yes.
Yeah, it's an explosive round. It's not hitting you directly. It's hitting the ground.
though? Okay.
The Archon shield is only 3 meters, and it's up on your shoulder. Also, explosive rounds. You're not immune to physics.
Right.
So go ahead and roll that. It's -10. Wallace. Wallace gets completely blown up.
My dodge is included with my breathing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so -10.
Minus
20.
Mhm.
And no.
That's the really nice part about your thing.
Yeah.
Is because
It's combat. And left side.
you get 20 points per turn is on your turn and as a reaction too, which is really nice. So you're actually going to have to move here. Yang. Oh, the Yang does a combat tuck. That Brad. Oh, that Brad. He gets out of the way. We're going to give him a little marker. You're Jerry. And the other Brad. Okay, minimize the casualties on that sucker. It's not bad at all.
New guy.
That you see that giant pile of dead guys over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think these 3 guys are not dead, but the rest of that's all the casualties John's seen.
It's been rough.
Yeah, it's been rough. Okay, but you guys in the back are out of cover. But that's okay. GM roll for random events. Nothing bad. Okay, so no surprises. All right, so moving up. I was gonna go over to cover, fire. Hits the wounded one. Haran moves up. Jerry moves up. Good hit. She's gonna take out the right side. Good. A very well placed heavy armor piercing round. Very nice. Hold on. There we go. Kita. Not so great. Harry 1, Harry 2. Oh, Harry 1. Oh. Big boy las cannon hit, takes out a leg. Very nice. Jameson? No.
His knees acting up.
So yeah, that's about it.
What about Kita?
Kita already fired. She didn't,
He did?
Kita didn't.
Okay.
She didn't hit. She's in heavy armor, so heavy armor, especially her design, is not meant for mobility. All her strength mods are designed to actually support the weight of the armor. It gives her no bonuses to movement or athletics because the armor's so heavy. Okay. Logan?
All right.
As you guys move forward, I'm just gonna move them forward because you guys are moving forward. There is cover on the other side of those robots.
What other side? Like this here?
Yeah, on the other side of them, there'll be boxes cover.
Logan's going to do another auto bolter. Wow.
Did you not learn from the first one? Even if you get a really good hit, you're not doing any damage, dude.
It's fine. Fire away.
Yeah, fire away.
Fire away, champ.
Yep. So that is that time.
Okay. Neither of those do anything.
Yeah, figured.
Okay, moving up. Alright. Nope. Oh no, that big boar. Oh no. Harry. Block it? Alright, he will block it. Harry will block it head on. He will be knocked prone from the sheer force.
Oof.
Yeah, the negatives to stab were a little too high.
Brad should help him up so we can keep moving.
Yeah. And the tank actually starts to move back. This thing's gonna try and move back with it. Alright. Sure enough, the Brads help your Harry back up. He is going to roll toughness, not take fatigue. He does not take fatigue. Harry, nice job. Alright, Yawa? No. Alec? Yeah. Good job. That good old shoulders stinger he's got pops out, nails the thing right in the head. Good job.
Nice.
Jameson's gonna start firing in. No. Harry 1, 2. Oh. Kita grazes the thing. Random event. Okay. Reinforcements come in behind the crates. Rust dogs.
Hey, what happened to Brad question mark?
He's in there. He's firing just like, with his little las gun.
No, I don't see him in our grouping anymore.
Die?
Oh. Yeah, where's Brad question mark?
He's underneath one of these guys. I remember that now.
Oh
underneath,
yeah.
yes.
Haha, you moved over him, you jerk. Yeah, no, he's firing with the rest of the Brads, just like, oh! He's like, "We gotta kill him, man. We gotta shoot him. Kill him."
I don't like being in the backpack. Joe's
Yeah.
wisdom. Oh, are those skulls? Are those rust dogs?
Skull. What do you mean?
These things.
Hold on. Hurrying over. Had to reload my scotch. Yeah, those are rust dogs. Design. Yeah. Skulls.
Neato. We don't fight them very often.
Yeah. So you remember very quickly if you run into skulls, they're really, really good at holding on to territory. They get double buffs from cover,
Yes.
and they also get bonuses while firing from cover. They also get additional bonuses from other defenses. So if they were to take a hit, they get additional armor from cover, and they also get additional armor from shields. Rooting these guys out is a pain in the ass.
Man, I wish we had Jolp and Nap to toss a rocket right in there at them.
Yeah, those two shield units, the little spider bots,
Mm-hmm.
those are not necessarily combat units, but they have turtle shields. So you got a big problem. This is basically what they call a deadlock. They basically
What?
sent someone out. Sorry, my receiver for my thing keeps getting jarred and it's kind of old. All right. Basically, it's called a deadlock. They're basically preventing right side progress, which exposes the inner flanks. Not good.
So we need to charge in really, really hard.
Yeah. All right. So your guys' turn.
Alrighty. Logan's gonna check an incinerator grenade.
Can you throw it that far? That is quite the distance.
Yeah, that is
25 meters.
It's pretty far.
We were playing with grenade distances in like our first fight, and the average like 40 strength person can barely chuck a grenade like 8 meters.
Oh.
Unless you have a
Even with
launcher.
unnaturals. Yeah. If you have unnaturals, you might be able to get like 16 or 20, but that's still like twice that.
Mm.
We don't have any mobility specialized troops either to run in at them and toss in
You do.
grenades.
You have a Charon.
Charon's bodyguard, I don't know that we actually have the ability to order him around.
Yeah, you don't.
I really doubt that Smith is going to be willing to give up his bodyguard. Although, if we could send in that Charon to sweep through the back lines really quick, then yeah, it wouldn't even be that much effort. But there's no way the Smith is going to allow that. I'm shocked the Smith is charging with us. I thought he would be sitting at the back lines.
Basically, think of them as your commissar. He knows your group has been in contact with Opera, and Opera pointedly goes out of his way to interact with all the veteran groups, veteran mercs. So if corporate doesn't send someone, the veteran groups kind of do as they want. They're like, I think we should do about this operation this way. Yeah, they're meant to make sure you do as the corporate wants. Otherwise, yeah, they would love to stay back.
No. If we had some. Yeah. It's going to be a long slog. We really need to take out that tank before it takes out us, though. The rust dogs.
That big boar. They could also fortify vehicles while they're there. Yeah, if that tank gets behind those turtle shield units, good luck getting rid of the tank.
Mm-hmm. Um. What was the hit that hit this tank earlier? Damaged it.
There was a hit on the body, but didn't really hit anything vital. Small penetration hit.
Nothing cracked open and offering any weaknesses.
Well, I mean,
from
if you want to do a minus 60 shot, you can hit it. Or try.
It's not going to be for me. I can't shoot that well.
Yeah, probably not.
Come on, man.
Right.
Thread the needle. Get that one.
You know the one.
I'll take a
probably
shot.
won't. Shit.
Send me the damage. That was bad.
mm. In the meantime, Jameson?
Yeah.
No. Harry 1, Harry 2. Kita. Ooh. Kita will hit that pretty good on one of the treads. Alright. Hit it okay. Well, I got it pretty good. Yawa? Man, she's not performing today. That's no. You still got a 3, but the negatives are not good enough. You can hit the tank though.
No,
But
that
not-
was with the negatives, Matt. That was with minus 60. That's what I was going with.
Wait, what?
You know what John just said? I was like, I'll try that. Is what I said, and then
Yeah. So you got a plus 10 for a single shot, plus 30 for just being you,
minus
with
60.
your minus 60. So that's a minus 20 overall.
You minus 30 overall. But yeah, I
No, it'd be a minus 20 because you got a plus 10 for half it, or for standard shot.
Yep, and then half
And then
half
plus
aim
30.
for plus 10.
So it'd be a minus 10 overall because you still.
Didn't you say it was short range as well?
short range, which
Yeah.
was the plus 10, not point blank for 30. My
Yeah,
30.
So technically, it's just a standard shot. If you do, because you have your plus 30 from your breathing,
Yeah.
you have a plus 10 for half aim, plus 10 for short range, and then plus 10 for standard shot. So that's a plus 60. Oh yeah, you hit it right in the fucking hole. Roll for damage.
Wait.
Okay, hit something pretty good in there.
Excellent.
The thing comes to a rolling halt and smoke starts coming out of the hole. The turret still works though.
Yeah,
but the
yeah,
engine's
but at least it's not
probably-
getting behind those shields, which is what
Yeah,
I
that
was
engine's
for.
buggered.
Yeah.
It looks at you very angrily.
Yeah, that boar is looking in your direction.
This is why I leave the sharpshooting to people who aren't me.
Yeah, so that big boar is going to. Oh, he's gonna fucking nail you, John.
Fuck.
Oh my
Makes
god, that
life
boar
worth
looks down,
competition. Goodbye.
and all you see is this just brief flash, and there's this big. Yeah, there's this big solid projectile coming your way. Go ahead and make a parry for your Archon shield, because that's all you get.
Okay.
I was going to say, if you don't have the agility to dodge outside of the blast radius, Johnny, what you have to do now is make your sword go on fire and cut it in half.
It's okay. I can.
No, John,
You're
Johnny,
gonna
cut it in
no.
half with
He's
the
not
sword.
gonna be able to cut this in half because if he cuts it in half, the thing detonates and then kills you.
Johnny, die like a pimp.
That's that
better
moment
than
where you're
just
like,
hitting you in the
"Oh,
chest
I'm
cavity."
so cool with my sword," and then you realize war doesn't care.
Johnny, it caving in your chest cavity will result in your death all the same. Die like a hero.
Just fucking re-roll, you noob.
I
know.
know.
Just don't roll a
97 again.
A lot of
higher.
ones. A lot of ones recently.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that 100. Skyla soaked up some 100s. It's taking so
Yeah,
long,
but
buddy.
she soaked it up
There
with her
you
knife.
go. Alright, so
So what happens?
I need you to make me a strength test.
One leg or two.
Okay. The shield has a repulse.
Shield has a what? A repulse? So that's going
it's-
like
no,
right
so
back to it.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Repulsor
okay.
field. It's not. It doesn't reflect it and send it right
Absorbs
back.
it. Yeah.
So basically, the repulsor field on the shield is meant to keep it off your body. It kind of holds it up.
Right.
So the thing is going to come in from the blast, and the shield smacks you,
Mm-hmm.
which will send you prone. But at least it doesn't damage you, and the round actually goes wild and then explodes off the ceiling. No damage to the shield though.
Yeah, I figured.
And you're just like, holy shit! Oh god, that was intense. Nice job. Alright, so those enemy units are actually going to start dragging the tank back because they have big old utility arms.
What about Valak? Oh, he already took out the other one.
Yeah.
Rest of our team doesn't have anything.
Well, all of them went.
Got it.
Just waiting on you, sir.
No, I'm gonna keep up my scouting. Send my moths further down the tunnels.
Okay. Perception?
Awareness?
Yeah. Okay. There are reinforcements coming in from behind you.
I immediately relay to Valak what they are, which entrance they're coming from, and the direction.
Okay. And you guys got a response team. Okay. Jameson actually pulls off to the back. And they're a couple turns out. Meanwhile, random roll. Oh, that's not good. As those guys get pulled into the hallway, more rust dogs, bigger, heavier rust dogs come in. They look not a model you've seen before, but that's definitely not normal armor. And it's carapace, and they have big old tower shield, and on each of them, and a big old cannon on the other arm.
That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those guys are as big as our Harrys.
And better armored.
Alright. Let's move up, I guess.
Yeah, halfway through the fight, you're Brad. It's like, game over, man! Game over! And he just runs down one of the hallways. Smith takes a couple shots at him with his pistol. And he's like, coward, get back here! Game over, man! As he just runs down the hallway.
Is it one of the hallways I have an eye on?
Yeah. There's nothing in that hallway. So Brad question mark just disappears into the hallway.
Interesting.
Alright. Well, that big boar is gonna look your way. Harry. Oh. Harry. Other Harry. Yes. Alright. I'm good.
Man, I can't wait till we get close enough for grenades. It's gonna make my life easier.
And now you learn why you always need to bring a noob tube. A grenade launcher is the poor man's rocket launcher.
You are correct.
When I was playing some actual Dark Heresy, like with like the actual, not this, before, I always brought around a noob tube because it was the most useful thing ever. People behind cover, drop a few nades.
Alright,
Big scary thing coming, drop a few nades.
These guys come running in from behind you guys. But you have people waiting. So immediate round of opportunity from Ron. No. Mauer. Yes. Jameson. No. Really, Jameson? Hrax.
Oh!
Yeah. Hrax will hit the leg on that one just so the thing goes down and careens off into the side, disappears.
Nice one, Hrax.
Mauer will make that one disappear with a big old shotgun blast. Look, very lightly armored, probably to make faster, but guns are pretty strong on those. And they have big old flamers.
All right.
Good call, comm officer. Keep me appraised. Alright. And I move this guy back 2 squares. Alright, so Yawa. Yes! She will take out that tank.
Boom.
Finally.
Clank.
I'm surprised the rust dogs aren't dragging the crates to the side. They're leaving it a bit open.
They were going to pull the tank back and cover it.
Yeah. No.
And they're not inexperienced, don't worry. That's what you're wondering.
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was just saying.
Alright, Harry.
I would do it.
Smith even. Alec.
Oh yeah.
His shoulder gun jams. He's like, fuck. That's gonna require repair. Everyone else already attacked.
What about the Yang? We have engineers that aren't doing anything. They can
Yeah,
immediately
they're gonna
fix
go
it.
help fix that. Don't worry. Yang repair? Yeah, he's gonna fix it. Alright. Big boys are gonna clog the entry and pick these things up with one arm and set them in front.
It would probably be easier to blast through those crates than those turtle shields.
Yeah, pretty much.
You have a weapon for this though, John. Probably use that now.
I have a
not the
variety
new
of
one you
weapons.
just got, but the hand cannon probably.
Repulsor round won't make it through a turtle shield. They're layered too heavy.
These guys have turtle shields?
I do have
Okay.
some big guns that I could use to take them out, but it's not worth bringing it out for these small fry.
You do pick it up, but unfortunately, the enemy has brought a very large shuttle down one of the large tunnels down the hallway. You catch it, but it basically spells doom for this side. It's a big tram unit.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a crank on it.
So it's heading down one of the tunnels on this side.
No, behind the barricade there.
Oh,
And it's got other units. It's got 2 controllers. It's got 2 long-range units that you've never seen before. Also tanks.
Hmm.
They're gonna arrive promptly.
We should probably back out, Valak. The firepower they're bringing in with what they have as defense now, it's too much.
He just kind of gives you a defeated look. He sends you a private message with hyphy encryption. It just says, "We can't leave." He kind of just jerks a thumb to the group to the right. He's like, "I'd love to bail, and make it sure we can make it out. But if we leave, the entire middle collapses, and it's not just us. We lose all my friends."
Then we need reinforcements, because what they're bringing out we can't deal with. At least not without that Karen moving.
Yeah, and as you guys see behind, these things roll in off a big tram, and the thing shoots right back into the tunnel. There is also a noticeable rumble on the ceiling, kind of near your position.
Rumble on the ceiling?
Uh-huh.
Are they dragging
Like
in
dust.
another scarab?
Dust is falling.
They need 4 for that, John.
You're not sure?
Duresh has some words for you about his last drill.
That wasn't Duresh. That was the...
Yeah, and sure enough, you see a very telltale just thing fall through the ceiling and land here, crushing everything beneath it.
Mm,
And the thing kind of just pauses, looks at the rest of the unit, and then rakes a laser off in front of everything in front of it.
Duresh says, "Hello!" This is his tunnels now.
well, yeah, I mean, they were
Yes,
going to get
yes,
back at
they-
him eventually. They took Duresh equipment. They expected him not to respond. They had no...
Yeah, the scarab moves
He's
in.
the pettiest motherfucker ever.
Oh yes.
I bet there's
And
a 12-year-old who
Behind
dropped
you,
his piano pad one
you
time.
just hear "Game over, man!" Oh shit! Oh fuck! As a bunch of weapons turn his direction, he's like, oh, how did I get here?"
Where's Brad?
Down at the bottom, right corner.
Brad's been adventuring.
And you hear this high-piercing shriek. He's like, "Guys, you
Guys, what?
no, he's yelling at the enemy. Guys, need to fucking run!" As he somehow dives and ducks in between all these grabbing arms and crushing legs and laser beams. He's just kind of like, "No, no, no, no!"
The Brad that could.
And you hear this high-pitched screeching or keening noise coming from the tunnels in the back.
He's probably bringing out a Medusa if he has...
No, this thing pops in, complete black shadow, with a massive scythe.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's its battle call.
No, I know what that thing is. I don't want to know what that thing is. We need to... This is bad times, boys. It's the Wraith.
You know what that thing is, but you don't want to know what that thing is. What?
I have a good idea of what it is, but I don't want to confirm that idea.
Apparently, your
Ask it for
Brad
tea.
ran off and found the Wraith and was like, "Oh shit!" and ran away and brought it here.
Did he roll a 1 at some point?
Can't tell you that.
No.
I think he did.
Well,
Game over, man! And there's a big explosion of parts behind that hallway. And you see telltale pieces of much larger machinery and parts of that tram that was in there earlier just kind of like jettison itself and land over the vehicles here. Well, whatever reinforcements were still coming, they ain't coming anymore.
I would like to reiterate my advice to retreat for different reasons now.
And he's like, "Sir, I implore you, we kind of need to leave, sir." Also, your sensors go off behind you. You're not going anywhere.
One second, Matt. Try again.
Your sensors go off for behind you. There's a very large.
You have to get out of the Discord and
Sorry,
get back in.
no. It's there.
I hear him good.
Well, then it's me. So you said there are things coming up from behind us.
Grumble. Yeah, there's a big thing coming from behind you guys.
Warren, be the Warren that you always needed.
What is it?
And a Macron has found its way.
Is that the big ice Warren?
Yeah.
Yes, you need that bitch. You can't
What
tame
color?
it, but you need to eat it.
What color's the Macron?
Orange.
Orange? Jeez, I didn't realize they were quite that big.
Are they color coded?
Yeah,
Yes.
somebody had somehow spray painted them with a little dash.
So wait, someone actually got close enough to like it's not natural, someone spray painted them.
Or shot them with paint. Like a paint
Do
splotch.
they each have a name?
No, they're called by their color names. And
So red,
the
blue,
color
orange.
dictates how aggressive they are.
I'm guessing red aggressive, like
Red is
blue.
no one has survived red. Orange, a handful.
It's bad news, though. Being this close.
So
He
the
kind of
Titans are
pokes his head out and he looks completely startled. Like the face just kind of goes from like blank, and then the mouth takes a downward U shape, kind of like a frowny face, like, and then little slanted eyebrows appear, and he's got an angry face.
So wait. Something called the Wraith, a Dureshi drone, and now this thing have just all showed up at once.
Mm-hmm. That's how this
Battle
this
of
planet.
the Colossi. Go.
We are stuck between a meat grinder
Yeah.
and a larger meat grinder.
If you can live long enough to take advantage of one of them dying, huge bonuses.
So the problem with going behind
Awareness.
us... Awareness? Okay.
Both of us, right?
And that's when you see Kazirek sprinting
No,
down the
just him.
hallway in a leotard.
All right, so the hallway to your immediate right, a single steamroller hauls and then comes to a screeching halt, like, and then almost like pokes its head out behind the lip of the thing.
Why?
And then the little sign comes out and says, "This way."
Oh.
As
Somebody
the
needs to shoot the
Omicron,
Smith.
as the Omicron steps into your group.
Uh,
Oh no! He's gonna do the traditional
He's
he
gonna
does
do
the.
what?
He's gonna do the traditional strongman two-fist slam into your party. You know, I strong Hulk smash. Yeah, he's gonna. Well, let's pray. Haran will get out of the way. Mauer. Brad 2. Squeeze. Yawa. Huh, yeah, we'll get out of the way. Jameson. Oh, Jameson! Logan?
Okay, so
Cut
I'm
shield won't
prone
protect
right
you
now.
from this.
So what is
Yeah. Gonna be a minus 30.
Roll, Mitch.
Yang. Yang gets squished. Bye, Yang. Squeeze. Hrax. Squeeze.
Gotta reroll mine.
X. Squeeze.
Smith.
Oh, I gotta burn.
Squeeze. George. No squeeze. What?
Why?
Natural one.
Natural one on a dodge.
All right.
Dodge, bitch. Get out of the way.
You're gonna do one of those things where you start to figure out more techniques.
On the fly in
Yeah,
a
so-
near-death situation.
The best
Which
time
is-
to learn.
So, unfortunately, because of that one, you will have to take Gauntlet and Crucible.
Perfect. I love it.
You have to have it now.
I'm
That's the only way you're gonna improve from here on is through combat.
I'm good.
But
I told you to get Crucible. I told you Crucible was for you.
well, now that you have it,
Uh,
increase your chi by 200.
thank you.
That's what it does. Oh my god, this thing's health is just. My headset health is deteriorating rapidly.
Okay, so let's add Gauntlet and Crucible now that I have Dragon's Wrath as well. Gauntlet, G, and C. Plus. Okay, cool. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Oh yeah.
Okay. With that said, you're going to get a new technique.
Okay.
You won't know the name of it, the proper name of it,
Right.
but it's a short movement burst. What the fuck? I just.
You've come to know it as the oh fuck and then dodge.
No, and then I'm like, I go in, like I'm just like.
You couldn't find a more perfect time to do this, though.
Oh my God. I was like, I'm gonna die if I rolled like a 91 and then a 97. I was like,
this thing is literally strong enough to rip apart Thermosine. If its strongman smashed on you, you would have been poofed.
oh yeah, no. Yeah. Logan has plot armor though, so it's not gonna happen.
Alright, so Logan, you're gonna end up over here.
Now you just jinxed yourself. You're gonna die.
No, it's the bio. You just
The
once you get-
moment-
once you get
the
a- once you get a
moment-
bio that works, it works.
The moment
Okay.
you mention your plot armor,
So
your plot armor
it
disappears.
Scarlet doesn't
smashes
have a
the ground, and the Charon immediately goes to engage, and definitely avoids the immediate backhand. And the ground behind you is actually cratered. Yeah, that indestructible floor, that's indestructible.
Interesting. Um, 1 second.
How you making out? Oh my god, you're terrible.
All right, so Johnny, while he's trying to figure shit out, so basically what it does is, for an extra 20 points,
Okay. And that round?
on either attack or defense, you can just the price may go up later.
Yeah.
But right now, if you use whatever you're currently paying for per turn and pay it again,
Right.
you can double your bonuses.
Okay, nice.
So basically, it's called the equivalent of focused burn.
Right. I'm doing it twice kind of deal.
Yeah,
instead.
basically you're doubling down.
Yeah.
If you use it more than once in a row, so whether on your turn or in reaction, then you get fatigue. No rolls to prevent it. So if you use it on your turn and then to dodge,
right,
fatigue afterwards.
Yes.
But if you kind of every other turn, it burns through your points really, really fast. But
right.
You get some serious bonuses to the point where you're just like, I can't fail a roll. Full auto for everyone.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think the Karen can actually hurt this Umakran, but it can certainly distract it.
Yeah, and that steamroller just kind of has a little, it literally has a sign, like a physical sign. That kind of has a little arm that pops out of the side and kind of boing. And there's a little picture of Opera that says, "This way!"
Yeah.
Like a little emoji picture.
Terme's gonna head that way. With Smith dead, there's nothing stopping this.
Oh, Smith's dead?
Yeah, he got squished.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, he didn't die. He turned around and was like, "Oh,
fuck.
That's inconvenient."
What if the Karen's last orders were kill all the people who retreat?
No, he's dealing with the Karan, or the Makran. He's trying.
He'll be stopping
while
that
the Wraith and that Dreshi unit, that Scarab Beetle, rips into the Rustdog defense. And any reinforcements that are coming from that side is somehow Brad just is like, he's just doing that traditional like it's a comic routine. Like he's ducking and diving in throughout units. They collide with each other. The Wraith is just somehow incensed with this Brad. Just like it will stop at nothing to kill this fucker. As it just rips through every other unit that stops, gets in its way, which seems to be every single thing on the field because Brad seems to be really good at putting the enemy between him and the Wraith. And sure enough, whenever she swings that big freaking scythe, whatever's in the way just kind of parts into two. As Valak's like, everyone, follow the robot. And yes, don't ask questions. And you guys file out to the side. And the steamroller kind of rolls you to a cross section. And Opera steps out of the corner with his ball of doom. And his team of cool guys. Or at least some of them. So he steps in. Where's his picture? Opera. There you go. Yeah. So he steps out of the corner and is like, "Hey, nice to see you guys. Nice of you to join me. Yes, I did hack a steamroller. They're really, really useful. Okay? Don't judge. Please don't judge."
Terme quietly ponders to himself whether or not Opera got bonuses because it's round.
He probably did because it is round. Probably specifically picked it because it was round. Why do you even question it at this point? So he's like, okay, so, Bellic, I'm gonna steal a couple of your guys, specifically 3, because I have a special project. As for the rest of you all, here's a bypass that I have so handedly cleared out for you. The right side's about to fall, so you guys are on a timer. This will lead you through a very tight maintenance hatch. The Harrys can't join you, unfortunately. Keto will go to you as your point man. Harrys, cycle back to the main group. Here are your orders, so you can have an excuse. And they kind of lumber off.
They're robots anyway.
No, actually, they're clones.
I thought the Harrys were robots.
Nope, they're clones.
Hmm.
Like, huge clones.
Built Ford tough.
Yeah. All right. Mauer, you're coming with us. Yeah. Terme, I need you, and then. No, you're gonna need that sniper. I'm not taking a clone. Valak needs to be with the main party. I don't know you two idiots. You have a sword? I could always use a sword. You, guy with a sword. Why the hell you have a sword? Anyways. Before I pick you, can you do anything fancy with that sword?
He picks it up and then breathes in. And he's like, it spontaneously combusts.
Alright, that's not normal fire. Alright, you're in. Brads, go with the other group. Go. Steamroller will show you the way to the entry point. It should snake you into the, let's just say, the maintenance tunnels. I cleared it out with some balls. Yeah. It should get you behind the defense. It's up to you and to fuck them up from behind and get the main groups through. Bad news though, you got about 10 minutes to get to the position, and it's probably gonna take you 15 if you take your time, because the left flank, it's gone, and they've already chewed through the outer 2 layers on the left side. Middle's about to collapse. I don't know what the fuck you did on this right side, but right side's gonna have the best chance. So go. And they all disappear.
Terme salutes Valak.
Valak just kind of gives you the 2-finger kind of sarcastic salute, just like be careful out there type of thing. All right. I'm not gonna introduce you to the guys. You're not gonna meet them long. Clear the way, guys. I don't mean to be kind of jerky, but we gotta go. Ball of Doom, cover our flank. Ball of Doom kind of rolls into the hallway to prevent enemy units from entering the hallway from the main warehouse.
Terme's gonna spread out his moths now that he's regathered them. Start scouting out long range.
All right. So that hangar's a little too far away. It's actually on the complete opposite side. I don't know if you're going to be deployed left or right, but right side got a little vault. Remember that vault I was talking about?
Terme nods.
Right. So we're going to take a visit at that also. I got suggested very strongly by you-know-who to go check it out. You know, you don't refuse a beautiful woman. So anyways. And these guys peel off very quickly after he gives orders. All right, that's what, boys.
Since when could your sword turn on fire?
It always could.
Huh. You soak it in gasoline or something?
No.
No, he has some sort of internal force going on. It's actually pretty cool. Don't ask me how I know. I've been able to see things now. It's kind of weird.
Oh, Matt, your mic, It's dying on me.
No,
Matt. No.
It just
No
released a
death.
death scream.
No death. No death.
Starting to
Anyways.
flatline.
Shut up. Don't put that evil on me. Anyways. Yeah, so come this way. I had the access code to the door, but we're gonna kind of go in and yeah, it's gonna be tough. Mauer, if there's anything special about you, hold on, sorry, my fucking thing is just
Yeah. Anything special
killing me
about you? That's all we got.
anything that's special about you. I need to know Reno, because otherwise you're gonna be doing door guard duty. And just kind of just looks at him, just shrugs like what? That explains everything. Door guard duty.
Shotgun's fun.
If you can't tell me what's like the special, if you don't have special powers like Terme and Mr. Internal Force guy, then I have good battle sense. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. That's okay. I'll make sure you're very well compensated. As he puts 2 fake coins in his hand. Guard the door, please. As he goes up to this big honking door that has all these runes and glyphs in it, and gosh dang it, touches 3 runes, and then it opens a panel.
Oh, no.
I'm getting so pissed because it's the receiver input cable.
Yeah.
And because it's a wireless headset, I'm kind of like gonna have to replace that cable. Anyways, I'm just gonna hold it in place. Anyways, he hits the cable pieces or the hits a bunch of runes on the inside console, and the door creaks open. Alright, boys. We have a time limit because ether corruption. Like this shit'll burn you up from the inside.
That's not good.
No, like we gotta come here, grab what we need, and get out. Her ladyship should be here shortly. You new guy.
Is he pointing to me?
Yeah.
Logan. His name's Logan.
Yeah. So you're gonna meet someone. If you even mention her or even like hint at her existence, even in the enhanced interrogation, yeah, you're gonna wish for death. I don't mean to put out threats like that, but yeah.
Very well.
Terme, fill him in.
It's a individual that you don't need to speak about. She's here, but she wants something, and she knows what she's talking about. Don't speak to her. Don't question her. Don't interact in general, and you'll be generally good.
Sounds fun. Sounds fun indeed.
Oh, and she's Opera's waifu, so don't. Just don't.
I wouldn't so specifically call it waifu. She may be offended at that, but all intents and purposes, yes.
Do we have a name of this?
No,
No names.
no, you don't.
Very well.
I'm surprised she's even coming in for this.
She has to be personally here.
Makes sense.
Johnny, how much time you got? Because we can stop here if need be.
Yeah, we should stop here. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, this room is made of gold.
Oh, wonderful.
Like actual gold. Floor, ceilings, tiles, the plaques on the walls, and then there are some sort of golden orbs in the corners. There's massive battle damage everywhere. The floor is leaking some sort of gas, or it looks like gas. This golden aerosol.
Mhm.
The floor also looks ripped up in pieces, revealing this blue, murky liquid.
which is, I'm guessing, the ether that's leaking out then, the corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not sure because Opera pulls a wrist-mounted unit over, and it's this big bulky thing that runs from wrist to the elbow on his right arm, and there's massive warning signs going off. He's like, "Ah, shit, we have less time than I thought. We got 10 minutes. That's including if we have problems.
ETA on you know who?
10 seconds.
Good.
I'll be doing all the interacting with her. You, on the other hand, need to just kind of do as I say. Not exactly sure what we're here for, but
I'm sure we'll find out.
corruption, basically, it's complete deformation of the soul. So to give you a brief 10-second explanation of ether, ether is the chemical imprint of your soul. Everything you've ever done, your body's interaction on it, defines your soul.
Chemical imprint? Interesting.
Chemical, basically, the all your thoughts are chemical firings in your head. Basically, it's the soul is not completely separate of its physical host. So you know how you have it's a shell
Mm-hmm.
that is your body. Well,
So ether is like the lubricant that's the in-between?
no, it's the wetware between. Basically, what you did in life actually affects the state of your soul. It's that chemical history of all the thoughts and processes and memories you formed in your brain and what you did with your body. Your mind records it, and ether is that connection between that and the soul. If that ever degrades, it basically kills your soul and kills the body because you can't have that separation.
Got it.
Yeah. So if your ether, because every living creature has it, degrades, your body just kind of goes, I'm just gonna go to sleep now, and your soul goes, I'm going on to the next life, separating from my body. What's going on? And then your body gets confused, and your mind gets your soul gets confused because it's unnatural.
Got it.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad news all around. Yep.
So just being in here is degrading that in-between.
Well, 10 minutes is beyond that. You start taking irreparable damage to that. 10 minutes is your safety time.
Hopefully we can do whatever we came here to do in 10 minutes.
One can hope.
All right, boys. We'll continue here next week.
Sounds good.
Sounds like things are getting pretty exciting.
Yeah, thanks for the session.
Yeah, I have to advance them pretty rapidly because your group and Skyla are like level 6+, and these guys are like level 2.
To be fair, man, you kind of dropped the scenario last time. It was like answered. Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys are just operating on a higher level at this point.
In a higher plane as well, so it's kind of
Like we just got out of an upgrade, like powering up, and then we're like, you're surrounded by these guys making you do another competition for power ups. Oh, go.
Hey, that's all part of the plan.
yes, always
Yeah.
that plan.
But I'm gonna make it up to these guys by accelerating the schedule by a good bit.
Hey, Matt. Just quick question. That whole competition thing. When I won it, was that like a well-known thing, or was that like just a between the people who were there thing, like in the void? Did that send like a big old message signal like, hey, this asshole won the competition. He's got 2 keys and a
You
board.
have no
Go get him.
idea.
You just
You
want some
don't-
new influence,
you,
don't you?
you do not know.
You greedy son of a bitch.
No, I just want them to come after me because I can set ambushes and it's easy pets. I don't have to go look for people. People with ambition will come look for me.
Well,
don't need
here
influ-
is your problem. You don't know.
Terme's
Oh.
goal is subtlety. That's a neat stat to have.
Oh, you're gonna go for subtlety, actually?
If I ever get the chance.
That's a pretty fun one to get.
Mm-hmm.
Be the opera, but instead of just
Well-
this planet, be the opera of this Solarcon. Mid-level guy who's always around.
Fortunately, you have no idea.
If you had cover up, you could get it, John.
I don't really have any interest in going in that.
That's such a fake way of getting it. You're like, well, I'm just gonna sacrifice all my influence. Subtlety.
I mean, it's a 1v5, right? So if
It's a
literally
way
get
of
the stat-
doing it.
Yeah.
But Matt usually gets it through interacting, and then if you just suddenly got a shitload of subtlety, I think he'd just be like, oh, your character gets erased from history, you're dead. You went from 50 influence to like 100 subtlety in a second.
No, it'd just be really hard to get influence. Like, pretty damn hard to get it.
Because you'd be so subtle. Oh, dude, never-
Unless you had somehow worked your way into a different group of individuals where they do notice. Your influence would be, you'd almost have 2 influence levels, kind of. Public and then
Private.
private.
Alrighty. It's kind of late for Johnny, so I am going to pop off. And if you ever want to chat about anything,
Well,
just.
thanks for stopping by, John. I'm glad we got to
Yeah, I wish I could have been here earlier, but
I
it's
understand.
life.
John, do you have any questions? I know Johnny needs to.
No, I am golden.
Congrats on the one.
Yeah,
You dirty, dirty boy.
I was like, oh, here's a giant hulking individual that's about to kill me. Wonderful. At the all right. Okay. Stopping.